From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. On one sideline, we've got to look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. This guy's hoping to get back to 500 with a win here. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you. Hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
He can run it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3. But most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Back to Genty. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Another give here to Genty. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They're going to try and throw it here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Back to throw. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it. This guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Ewart, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, Oftentimes, it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 1-point game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Bunker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First and 10 at the...
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Back now, pressure coming. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. So now they have 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
First down. I'll pick up with 2 yards. First down.
Working now from the gun. Pass caught by Jack Besh. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders picked up the fumble and ran it home. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, finds Besh. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Vegas. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Giving this to Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 72. Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Makes the catch. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
G7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He was caught. Jalen Royals. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Another throw for Mahomes. We got a screen to the running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Jency on 2nd. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Las Vegas first down.
To throw here on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Again to throw on second. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
13 yards on the play. That's another Raiders first down.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing it on second down. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Here he goes, third and long. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the ground game here. Keeps away from one. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Gets him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And they gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has it downfield working the left. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket, and they take him down at the 24-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
On the option, it's Genty. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He gets 6 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pass play coming here. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Second down, looking for options. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still second down.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Third down, Chiefs going with a dive. Back to throw. Big gain, has him across the 40. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Let's go now.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down.
And off to Genty. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're working a couple yards past the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He keeps this one himself. Again, he's got room. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. That's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Straight ahead with Genty. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
He's got Bowers working the sideline. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Thomas on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces that can pay big dividends.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Quick throw left side, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw Mahomes. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rolling from the gun here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We give up the guns. It's Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
We give here to Genty. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Oh, he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On the ground with Genty. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Zone read. They'll give it to Genty. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another give here to Genty. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Mikey, 18.
Back to throw it. Catch made. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Offense up to the line fast.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Palmer motioning right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Making the call himself. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you got to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And Brock, they're in the spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. First and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
19 Tiger. Take over.
Back to Genty. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And that's a Raiders first down. More than that, Brock, it should seal a way to win for us. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.